Morning. It's about 5:30. It's a lot colder. I got a hoodie on and a beanie. It's like 53 degrees. When I woke up, my house was 61. And then I put the fans in the window, and by the time I went to the outside to see what the temperature was like, it was 57 at my house. Which is actually pretty nice because it's going to be 90 today. So it's going to warm up fast, but it's Saturday. One more week and it'll be August. So there's a Bud Light flower and a Twisted Tea flower. For some reason this corner gets a lot of beer cans. And up around the corner there's like it drops off. And I think that's kind of where the person likes to throw their cans after they polished off one. We'll see how many there are. I think there's like some weird Corona coffee beer or something, and I don't know. Man, it's cold right here. It's probably, it might be in the 40s right here. It's that cold pocket I was telling you about. Not sure if the moon is full right now, but it sure looks full. And it's blood orange from the smoke. There's a duck. It's hiding. Is that where I need to go? Okay. I guess that's where I need to go. I need to get up this hill because it's really cold right here. It's all relative, I guess. It's in the wintertime, people be wearing shorts right now. It's the weekend. Picked a couple carrots yesterday. Some tomatoes. And an onion. So my garden's going pretty good. I'm pretty happy with my garden this year. Look, there's a Twisted Tea flower up above this mailbox. Ooh, it's nice warm right here. It's always warm. You can feel the temperature change right here. Up by that sign is where the person likes to dump their beer. Maybe this weekend I'll come up with a plastic bag and do kind of a shorter walk in the evening. Pick up some of these. Just put a game camera right here and see who the litter bug is. Corona. Curs. Ooh, the Hawk's saying hi. Twisted Tea. Medela Chilada. Twisted Tea. Dale's Pale Ale. Good choices. Oh, there's another Corona. Yep. Enough of this litter. Let's look at this. Check out my friend. Morning. You gonna say something? Yeah. Great day. Huh. Morning. What is that bird's name? Flyer. Oh, there's some cows. There's another bird. This must be his buddy. I guess there's two of them. Well, I know there's two of them because there's a nest. This one might take off. Here comes a car. Turn left. Let's see if he turns left. Yep. I'll get the scratch. Oh, no need to stand up for me. But if you want to. They're all chewing their cud. Let's take a view here. A while back, it was the moon was a lot brighter. I think it's getting a little bit more smoky, so it's not as visible. But you can tell by my voice that it's just smoky. Here comes a loud car with big lights on there. Let's see which way they go. Slowing down. 50-50, I guess. Left or right. Guess they went left. Dodge, silver Dodge. It's kind of windy up here. Good thing I have a hat on. I should have put some gloves on, but rushed out the door. I wasn't going to walk today. But I slept good. I took a nap yesterday. So. I'm looking forward to fall. It's kind of my favorite time. You know. Summertime's fun too. It just gets hot. Too hot. I'm going to try to find a chest mount or something so I can put my camera on my chest and grind rocks. I went to the rock club picnic last Sunday. It was fun. They had chicken, beans, and chili, and salad, all kinds of good food. Yeah, it was fun. There wasn't a ton of people there, but it was nearly 100 degrees. They have an auction table that's, you know, they just put up tables and people donate rocks, so the club donates rocks. And you can bid on whatever. And then if you're the highest bidder, then you take the rock home. And for my birthday, my folks gave me a care package with all kinds of rocks in it. And there was a whole bunch of different random things. Big rocks, small rocks, pretty rocks. And there was a bone, or it was some kind of vertebrae. My mom seems to think it was a whalebone. And I don't know, I'm more into rocks than fossils. But I decided to take it to the club and see what would happen, because the club's been hurting for money because we haven't had our annual I don't know, like Mother's Day, we have a show that vendors come and everything, so we haven't had that for 2 years in a row. So our fund, our savings account's getting low, and so I decided I'd donate that whalebone to the silent auction, and it went for $50. So that was cool. $50 for the club, so they can keep the heat running in the shop for a month or whatever they use it for, savings account. But a couple other rocks I put on the table, but like a hematite piece and some piece of coral or something. I figured, I got enough rocks, so I pick and choose which ones I put on the shelf, and because there was a trilobite. I like the trilobite that I got. It's from Delta, Utah. That was cool. And a couple pieces of turquoise, or one piece of turquoise, and some other stuff. But yeah, so I think I made 60 or 70 bucks for the club just by bringing in rocks. Then I bid on 2 things. I bid on 3 things, but I got outbid on one of the pieces. But that's okay. I got a nice piece of like amethyst, piece of petrified wood that has amethyst crystals on it. And I put it in citric acid and dissolved all the crust from when it sat around outside for years and years. And then I picked up another cool chunk of kind of, might be wood or petrified wood, that's kind of bluish and black with stripes and botryoidal bubbles. So yeah, spent $5. So I donated, 70 bucks worth of stuff, and then I bought $5 worth of stuff. So just for me going to the club function, made nearly $100 for the club. So that's cool. It was good to see people. Considering it was hot. It was like 100 degrees, pretty much. Got to talk to people about what they were doing, what I was doing. One guy showed me a picture of Yogo sapphires that are basically worth more than diamonds. And they're bright blue sapphires that don't get heat treated. And they're pretty rare. And yeah, he's fortunate enough to be able to have dig rights to dig up some gravel to find sapphires. He said his wife got a faceting machine, and yeah, so he's gonna try to learn how to facet. That'd be pretty cool, learning about math and angles and grinding rocks. So yeah, I basically closed it down. There was only by the time I left, they were locking up the shop, and like 3 or 4 of us were hanging out. So that was fun. Excuse me. Still kind of phlegmy because of all the smoke. I wonder if the chickens are out. Oh, yeah, they are. My buddy's got some chickens, and they got farm fresh eggs. It's a lot better than the store-bought eggs. Guess you can tell the difference. Let's see what they're kind of confused what I'm doing. They're kind of confused about what I'm taking a picture of. It's warm right here. Warm pocket. That's good. Well, do you think I should lowball these people and make a bid on this tractor. I guess the demand for tractors isn't very high. $27.50, it could be yours. They might even deliver it. Or I could probably drive it to my house if I wanted. Oh, what's this little critter? Kitty cat. I guess I'll jinx it. There's only been one car so far. Every time you say that, cars come down the road. Or if you say, oh, the bugs aren't bad, then the mosquitoes come out. I don't see the horses today. Sometimes they're in the far right northwest corner. There's another Bud Light flower. I'll get myself in gear and pick those up. They'll sit there until somebody picks them up. Someone mows it. That looks like they've already mowed this year. Yeah, I've had some really great talks this week with some friends and family. Oh, it's cold right here. Eee. Cold pocket. Walk faster, I guess. Got my hand in my pocket. I'm switching hands because I didn't wear gloves, but yeah, I see the horses, but they're way back there. Usually if I whistle or something and wave, if they're that far away, I don't know if they can hear me or they just don't want to be bothered. I'll wave at them. I'll wave at them right now. too far. Can't tell if they're on the move. If they see me, they'll come over. But sometimes if I walk in the gravel, they can hear me. I think the Spooky's on the move. I think Spooky saw me. I can't tell because I have my binocs. I think they saw me. I think Spooky's on the move. Let's see. Can you see them? Probably not. Huh. I can barely even see them. When I have it zoomed in, it bounces too much. I try to make good videos. But let's see if they want to say hi. I hear a car. Drag my feet and see if they hear me. See if I walk over here, they might come over. Waving at them. Oh, sorry, I'm bouncing around. Yeah. No, not today. Yeah. Maybe tomorrow. Let's get in traffic. Okay. They're busy eating. Well, 90 degrees is better than 100. And since it's like almost in the low 50s, mid 50s, might be a little better on the fish. Keep the water cooler for the fish. I guess the park like prohibited fishing because of that reason. But the park does all crazy like restrictions on everything. Can't do this, can't do that. You know. Guess I'll tell myself, yeah, I gotta get firewood. If I can find some time. Maybe I'll just order firewood this year. Yeah, they want so much money, like $200 a cord or something. Something stupid like that. It's expensive for that. You figure, you know, gas is a lot cheaper. But having a wood stove is way better, I'll tell you that. I'd be willing to pay up on the price. I mean, my, you know, electric bill this month, gas and electric, was like under $40. I guess they do like a, you know, an average. They could do an average, and then, you know, so like in the wintertime you don't have to spend as much money. But I haven't ever done that. I keep track of my bills. You know, every time I get a bill, I just have this little piece of paper. I write, you know, how much it was, and I can look back. You know, and I can. It's even got when I bought my fireplace and how much it saved me in the wintertime. At least with paying them, I still had to pay for heat because I had to buy firewood, but that's not accounted for. But yeah, it's hard work. You have to move it. I have a wood splitter. Last year, the lumber mill didn't do, well, they do, but separate kinds. They have processed wood where you can just fill up your truck with different lengths, and they have 12-inch, 13-inch, 14-inch, 15-inch, 16, up to 18, I think. So I think I got 14s last year. I got kind of a smaller wood stove. But then they have another place where they just haul out lumber that they can't make any boards out of. And you can take your chainsaw and cut it into rounds, however long you want. But that's more labor intensive. You cut it, and then you bring it home, and then you split it, and then you stack it. And it's like you lift a piece of wood like 4 or 5 times before you get it in your wood stove. So, plus if it's processed, it's already split, so it's, once you split it, it starts drying out faster. They probably jacked up the prices. I think it was like $32 a ton last time. If you brought your chainsaw, but that's so much work. It's just easier to buy the processed, because they have like a machine. Here comes a car. I wonder if it's I'm guessing that it's a Suburban with like a fish plate, and like it's black. Toyota with a whole bunch of bikes on it, getting ready to go pedal up a mountain. Good for them. I wish I was born 30 years later. The technology of mountain bikes has improved since I bounced down roads on a mountain bike. They have mountain bikes that you basically can just ride over a curb and not even feel it. Like, not even just, you don't even have to pop the front of the tire up. You just ride right over it. So, but bikes are like $2 or $3 grand for a nice bike. It's probably worth it, you know. But you have to lock it up, and a lot of dishonest people that take advantage of you not locking up your bike, which is pretty sad, you know. I've always taken pride in things I own. You know, there's a reason that my Led Zeppelin 4 still works, that I got from Columbia House for a penny. back in the late 80s, early 90s, you know. It's because I put it back in the jewel case and, you know, and cleaned it off, you know. Wash your car, you know, clean the windows. Take pride in things you own. When people steal, you know, to do whatever with the money or sell it, I don't know. It's just dishonest. Don't be like that. Yeah. Why be dishonest? Easy way out, I guess. Make money the hard way or the easy way. Oh, there's a bicycle. Oh, wow, it doesn't have a lock on it. I'll just take it. You know, that's childish. I guess it comes down to, you know, your parents. How they educated you, you know. It's pretty sad. I got rid of my bicycle that I bought like 20 years ago for like $1,000. I got my tax return back and I went down to the bike shop and bought a Specialized rock hopper. You know, it had all the shocks on it, but it just got outdated and kind of old. And I hadn't been riding it since I moved out of town. I used to ride it to work, but since I live out of town, it's a little harder to commute with a vehicle like a bicycle. So it just sat around. I was like, well, someone might want it. And the funny thing was, I like to bring out, there's a big bird. Am I seeing it? I can't tell if I'm showing you the bird. It was a heron. So I got distracted by a bird, but I think I see that same bird by my house. It likes to hang out, but I like to put stuff out on the curb for free, you know, get rid of things. And I put out like my bicycle and random things and a whole bunch of scrap wood. And the scrap wood like went fast way before the bicycle. Crazy. Like I would have thought the bicycle would have been the first thing to take off and disappear, but maybe I should have put it out in front of 7-Eleven. Some dishonest person would have tried to ride it with 2 flat tires. It would have dumped it somewhere. Oh, it's got flat tires. But yeah, so sometimes I take back roads to work, and I'm always on the prowl for any kind of thing I could pick up that I could use. You know, whether it's like something for my garden or whatever, you know, flower pots, or people just dump things off. You know, they don't want it. They're over it. So they just leave it out to the curb, and people come up, and scrappers. I guess I am a scrapper. Scrappers never want, they just wait. Rather than buying something, just wait around. Like the topper I just got. It was I smell skunk. The guy at the shop's like, yeah, I can get you one for $2,400. I'm like, $2,400? No thanks. So I got one for $150. I just waited. So, well, it's been a long video. I'm coming up on the busy street. Yeah, only 2 cars today on this side, But once I get to the biggest busy street, it's Saturday, and people will be flying. Have a good weekend, everybody. It's the last one of July, I think. Might be the second to last one. Can't tell. My brain's getting slower, especially in the morning, like everybody. So yeah, till next time, I'll keep walking. I'll keep walking until I'm in a wheelchair, I guess. You gotta keep active. Just get off the couch, and whether it's doing dishes or something, just get off the couch. You know, there's plenty of sitting around to do in the evening. So enjoy your day, and I will too. Till next time.